It is summer now, and summer reminds me of the sea. So on today's song analysis, we're gonna do Tale of the Deep Sea Lily by n-buna. It's been years and years after the song is released, and you listen to it again after a while and you think, this song kind of sounds like a Yorushika song. Well, that's because n-buna is actually a member of Yorushika now. If you don't know, now you know. As usual, let's start from the title, Tale of the Deep Sea Lily. Fun fact, sea lily is actually not a flower, and it's actually a crinoid, which is a marine animal, and their young form is actually called sea lily because they resemble a flower. They have a stem that is attached to the bottom of the sea, and they have a crown that resembles flower petals. But once they became an adult, they can swim freely in the ocean without having a stem attached to the bottom of the ocean, which is why they resemble a star more, and they are called feather stars. Wait, why are we talking about sea creatures now? Well, this is important because these two are the main metaphor being used throughout the whole song. In short, the song is written in the perspective of a child, and child here does not necessarily mean age, but essentially it's from someone who longs for something that is unreachable. It could be unreachable goals, a dream, and even love, as unrequited love is a theme that n-buna uses quite a lot in their songs. He even uploads the song with a caption that says, "Aren't deep sea creatures who long for the sky cute?" Not really. But yeah, the main problem of why this love and dream is unreachable is because one of them, the sea lily, has limitation. They lack of something. Like, it could be anything. So for the sake of explaining, I'm gonna create a story to tell you. Again, this is completely fictional. I'm just telling this to help me explain what I think the song is about according to my interpretation. So I want you to pay attention to the lyric I put as I tell you the story. So let's say there's this girl called Lily. She's 16, very young, first year in high school, just got into the Deep Sea Girl Academy, and she loves music. She likes Vocaloid, she wants to be a producer one day, but she's not really confident in her work. But that's her dream. So she joins the music club in her school, where she met a third year called Feather Senpai. Feather Senpai here is way more mature than her. Not only that she's talented, she's also more experienced, and she does the things that she always wanted to do, like making original songs, uploading it on her own YouTube channel, etc. Which is why she then becomes Lily's role model, because Lily longs for the life that Feather has. As the time goes by, Feather and Lily basically clicked with each other as they are one of the same kind. They share the same dream, and let's say they have a little something going on between them. So there's a sense of admiration, but there's also a sense of rivalry, since even if Lily is growing and learning and improving, she will always be a step behind Feather Senpai, since Feather starts first. So all this time, all she does is stare at her back as she goes further and further until one time she disappears. Why? Because Feather Senpai is a third year, graduation has come. Therefore, she has to graduate and further her education. She loves music, so she wants to go to a music college in the other side of the ocean. And so yeah, they have to separate. But Feather told her not to worry about it. You will have your time, you will catch up to me, and one day we will be making music together again. And she waved her hand as she swims across the sea, while Lily is stuck at the bottom of the ocean. The thing is, since Feather is just going to the university, she is bound to come home every semester. And when Feather came back as a more mature musician, she met Lily. And instead of being a better role model, she told Lily about the hardships of being a musician and how it does not pay the bills and the pressure from the people around you, basically to the point she wants to quit music, completely shattering Lily's dream before it even started. And she did not take that very well. She's angry because Feather is literally her inspiration, her role model, the reason why she still wants to be a musician. And we shared this dream together, and you're the one who made me believe there's a happy ending. Why are you saying this now? How could I believe that now? So she just laughed as if she couldn't hear Feather Senpai. She covered her ear. Basically, she does not want to accept that the world is the way it is, and she instead wants to defy the world. She does not want Feather to stop being a musician, and she does not want to stop dreaming of being a musician. But it's hard. Things are hard for them. So in the end, she said like, okay, I get it. If you're going to leave me anyway, just go. Don't ever come back. But at least do not laugh at my dreams. I don't need this anymore, but don't ever try to stop me. And so the feather left with the final sea train drifting away in the ocean along with her tears. And all that is left for Lily is her dream and herself. From that story alone, I think we can conclude that it's a complicated situation between two people where one of them is described as the sea lily who longs for the sky where the feather stars are, but all they can do is to stare at them swimming at the sea, all the while they're stuck at the bottom of the ocean. The story is about love, but more so about a dream, since in the end of the day, when they are at a complicated situation, she chooses her dream. She chooses to move on. I love this song, but to be honest, this is one of the hardest songs I have ever tried to analyze because of how meaningful it is, but the lyrics are so general. The way that it could be about anything makes it hard for me to make it about one thing. But I think that's the beauty of a song lyric, because anyone can make it about anything. With or without context, everyone can make their own interpretation. It's just sad to see that the translation of this song is quite hard to understand to me. But it's not like this is the fault of the translators. It's just that how the lyric is written and the sentence structures is just unique. It's just hard to translate, and the choice of words is just hard to make it about one thing, seeing how many different kinds of translations I see. Not to mention how cryptic it is, because up till now I still don't understand why in the start of the song they say boku wa boku wa boku wa, and then in the bridge they say aiwa aiwa aiwa, and then in the end of the song they say boku wa kimi wa boku wa. And the fact that the word nante means like a lot of things and they say it a lot. Like it's hard. It's just that because of this, I see a lot of people commenting things like the lyric doesn't make sense. Oh, n-buna is just spewing random words. Oh, this is another banger with the random lyrics. Even though I think n-buna wrote this with a lot of care and thought put into it. For example, if you noticed around this part of the song, they say something like, I'm merely being swallowed in indigo. Indigo here probably means the color indigo, as it is the color that symbolizes wisdom. So them, the sea lily, being young and inexperienced, it feels overwhelming for them to be surrounded by people with wisdom. And to incorporate that in the song, they also made this part to sound like as if we're drowning in water, as if we're like swallowed by the sea, which is really cool, I think. Like, of course, I understand that there are people who just don't care about song meanings. I think if you like to listen to a song just because like you like how it sounds is a really valid reason. But I think instead of saying those things, you can just say like, I don't know the meaning, I don't care. But yeah, I guess that's all from my interpretation. How about you guys? What do you think about the song? Tell me in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.